We are in week 3 of our self-quarantine and we're managing quite well, but I have to say that it is getting a little bit more difficult to keep our spirits high. So today I'm going to talk about the things that we're doing in our home to keep our spirits lifted up. Welcome to Morning Tea.
I'm Joanne, pianist, composer, and the co-founder of the Jolly Jaffa Music Foundation. I'm a business owner and internationally licensed yacht helmsman, mother of 5, grandmother of 6, public speaker and musical artist with a message of the power of music for health and well-being.
Number 1, we keep the telly off. Once you turn on a media stream, you've got 24 hours of news, mostly bad, enough to make you terrified and depressed. Obviously, it's important that we're informed. We need to know what's going on in the world and in our nation and our towns. But get off it as quickly as possible. It's highly likely that we're going to survive, and we do want to come out on the other end with our wits and our sanity. The next thing, find inspiration. The best way I know to find inspiration is through music. Music really has a magical ability to carry us away from the troubles of our day. The great poet Longfellow wrote a poem called Day is Done. And in this poem, he's feeling depressed. He's very sad. And he calls for a musician. He wants a musician that's going to be gushing with emotion, which is often what we do. But he knows that the musician is going to have the ability to draw out the emotion and the sorrow and relieve him. At the end of the poem, he says, the night will be filled with music. Night being metaphorical for darkness and depression. But the night will be filled with music, and the cares that have infested the day will silently steal away. Wow, I love that so much I put music to it, so go to that link and have a listen. So listen to music, put your headphones on, put your favorite playlists on, let it carry you away. Here's an idea. Why don't you start a new playlist and call it something like Crisis 2020 or Pandemic 2020, and then every piece of music or song that comes along that inspires you during this period, add it to that playlist and keep it as sort of a memory. Later in your life you might find that you refer back to those songs that helped you out during this period. Listening to music is very good, but playing music is so much better. When you play music, it puts you into a meditative state where you literally can be lifted up above whatever the problems are, whatever pain you're experiencing. If you have a mild depression, it completely eliminates it. If you've never played a musical instrument, now's the time to start. You can find instructions on the internet for any instrument at any level. And of course, if you have children and grandchildren, make sure that they're getting their practicing done every single day. Great composer Beethoven said something profound. He said, music is the mediator between the spiritual life and the sensual life. But when things are going well, we often forget that all the things that we strive for, all the material things we strive for, we will lose in the end. So times like these are a good opportunity to refocus and reconsider what we are doing with our lives and the few short years that we have on this earth. Since the outbreak, our family has started a messaging group. We check in with each other every day. We're close, we trust each other. We know that this is a platform where we can say whatever's on our mind, and we don't have to worry about somebody being offended, we don't have to worry about being judged or being called crazy. No matter what we're saying, it's a good safe place. One family member has an incredible sense of humor, and every morning she posts a funny. And it just puts a light spin on some of the things that are going on out there that are a little bit more serious. One family member may share something of a conspiracy, confirming that the world is going to end in 10 days. And another family member might respond with something of a more tempered data, facts, just trying to balance out the situation so everybody gets to sort of help each other through. So create a small intimate group of people that you trust, who you know will hear you out no matter what weird thing is floating around in your head. Now is a really great time to start a new project, something that you've wanted to do, something that's been sitting in your desk drawer for quite some time. This morning tea I have wanted to start for a couple of years, and this situation has given me the kick I needed to set up and get it going. Something else you can do, my husband and I did this last night, is look past this to the future. We said, what will we do when this is over? We will get through this, this will come to an end. What will we do then? So we made a plan. We've got something exciting we're looking forward to now. We made a list, phone numbers we're going to do, downloaded some papers, put it into a file, put it off to the side for the right time when we can pull the trigger and make this thing happen. Gives you a little bit of hope. And try not to worry. When you look outside and you see the clouds building and you know a storm is coming, it's black, it's dark, you're going to protect yourself. You're going to get the supplies you need. You're going to do what you can do, but worrying isn't going to change one single thing. You do the best you can, and don't forget to look for the silver linings and the blessings all around. You know, when it gets dark, the good things sparkle. The random acts of kindness, the neighbours helping neighbours, these things all stand out. So thank you so much for joining me for this morning tea. Make sure you subscribe, and until next time, stay inspired.